Alright, Schlockmeister fans, where will she go next? The Happy Hooker goes Hollywood. Let's check it out. Alright, we are at the movie studio. This is Mr. Rotman, Richard Deacon from Leave It to Beaver.
Does Langley know he's here? Yeah, I told him. Shh, I told you never to tell him anything.
This is Phil Silvers. He runs the studio. That's Adam West and Chris Lemon.
People love this book. I want this book to be a blockbuster movie.
He wants to make the Happy Hooker movie.
You
really say that?
Xavier Hollander and Dick Miller, of all people.
But of course, they're very respectful.
Of course. It's always a pleasure to serve New York's finest.
Your book. They want your book. They want to make it into a movie. Hollywood wants your book.
Hollywood?
I got a call from a,
Book promotion.
Have you slept with anyone interesting since coming to Hollywood?
You mean besides you?
Martine Beswick plays Xaviera. The producers want to take some liberties to her book.
We're a little too cruel for you and your innocence to understand. Your teachers take advantage of you, forcing you into a life of sin and depravity.
Adam West is one of the other producers at that same studio.
I want to make a film of your book. I want to make love to you.
In that order.
Let's get out of here.
This is California. Let's do something wonderful in the sun.
And by wonderful, she means some hot times in a hot tub. With Batman himself. And don't think Adam West can't dance. This woman might be the actress to play Xaviera. She video recorded them making love.
If I'm going to play that pig, I ought to know what kinds of grunts she makes when she's in heat.
You're gonna blow the whole deal.
Remember that movie, Langley? Here's a new twist for you.
So she's gonna go with Richard Deacon, or Phil Silvers' grandson, actually, to make an independent film.
A simple thing. All you did was spend a lot of money and make me look like a jerk.
But Mr.
Shut up, dummy!
Now guess how she's gonna make money
My ship. Oh, where
to fund this movie.
may I find them?
So prostitution pays the bills and auditions occur.
Casting is to the right of the stairs. Robbie, you're needed in casting.
You're right there.
She's gonna play herself in the film now.
Well, the way we see it, Mr. Warkoff, there's no way that a bunch of prostitutes are going to make a film that can hurt us.
So somehow the studio, Phil Silvers, gets the police to raid the other film, probably for all the prostitution that's been going on. They all make bail.
2,000 apiece, George. Why did you argue about the bail?
Hey, there was nothing I could do about it. You know, you got some very powerful enemies.
Don't I know it? I'm too tired to fight my true emotions. You've made me love you, darling. I'm ready to deal. I am your slave, so please be.
So is she giving in to them? She sends the same note to Adam West. Meet me in
My
this
darling,
room
I
upstairs.
now know better than to try to make it without you. I pray it's not too late for us to start again.
So she's seducing each of them in adjoining rooms.
I think I'll slip into something a little less confining.
Obviously neither guy knows about the other.
You'll stay right where you are.
Xaviera, they'd have to drag me out of here.
They just might have to. Come and get your bouncy bouncy.
Bouncy, bouncy.
So she gets them both naked and into a dark room. Hilarity ensues.
Just don't say anything, right?
She took all their clothes, too. They left them with just female clothes, so of course they have to put them on so they can leave. Phil Silvers offers her big bucks now.
Let bygones be like Phil's room. So why don't you let sleeping dogs do that and let me make it up to you? I'll pay whatever it costs for you to finish your film. All you have to do is deliver by 6 o'clock on 25th of February.
So he agrees to give $5 million, and the film is made. But then when it's all done, some bad guys come and steal the film reels.
Glad you feel that way.
Come on, let's get going. You ready to start?
Your nose.
The film still hasn't been found, but the premiere is about
Oh, what is disgusting
to
you, Mr.
begin.
Walker? You shouldn't miss a moment.
Don't worry. I wouldn't miss this for all the money in the world.
Anyway, after a brief car chase, the good guys prevail. The film reels are found in the back of that car, and they get it to the theater just in time. And our film ends basically with the premiere going off without a hitch.
Bills, candy bills.
Alright, let's talk about The Happy Hooker Goes Hollywood. The third and final movie in the Happy Hooker trilogy. Also has the third different actress playing Xaviera Hollander. This time, actress by the name of Martine Bestwick, who was also in a couple of Bond movies. From Russia with Love and Goldfinger, I think. Or was she in Thunderball? I don't know. But she was in at least two of them, playing different characters. So she was a Bond girl, too. So, anyway, in this one, The Happy Hooker is... she's released her book, The Happy Hooker, and Hollywood wants to make a film out of this. So Phil Silvers' studio, his son-in-law, Richard Deacon, and Richard Deacon's son, played by Chris Lemmon, they're all working there, as is Adam West. He's another producer as well. Anyway, he wants this to put her book into a film, and so they bring her out to Hollywood. Adam West kind of woos her, and they sleep together. And then the actress who's supposed to play Xaviera records them, and because she wants to hear her grunt like a pig, see what she sounds like, because she doesn't really respect Xaviera at all. Xaviera overhears this, pushes a lemon in her face, and then Adam West's crotch, and then she decides, Chris Lemmon actually picks her up, and he decides to go against his father and grandfather's studio and start an indie project with her by himself. Basically, he's a traitor, that's what Phil Silvers called him. So anyway, they need to raise money to make this film. And of course, the only way they can do that, the only way she knows how to do that, is to open up a brothel. So she does prostitution. They raise all the money they need. They're about to start filming this movie. And then Phil Silvers, who has some kind of pull in Hollywood, has the police raid the place. They all get arrested. They have to pay $2,000 each to get out of jail. So that ate up a lot of the budget. But nonetheless, he eventually comes around and they make a deal with him. He funds the project, $5 million. The film gets made. But then some bad guy mafia types steal it, although I couldn't quite tell, was Phil Silvers in on that and he was trying to be a ruse? I don't know. But anyway, ultimately, the film reels are recovered and they get to the premiere just in time, and the film is a success. Everybody's happy, and that's how our movie ends. That's how the trilogy ends. So anyway, apparently the actress Martine Bestwick threatened to walk off the set at one point because she said there was too much sex. And unlike the other two Happy Hooker movies, this one actually does have a pretty fair amount of nudity in it. There's several scenes, including Adam West, although we don't see Adam West's face, but he has a nude scene where he went skinny dipping with Martine Bestwick. Although I think in the love scene they may have seen his butt a couple times too. So yeah, maybe he was naked. I don't know. Can't remember. But anyway, plenty of nudity in this movie. A lot of good-looking women too. So there you go. A lot of other names that you kind of recognize from other stuff they did in the 80s. Susan Kiger, for example. But yeah, that's it. You know what? It's just a dumb little movie, but I kind of enjoy this. In fact, I think I enjoy this better than the other two. It was just silly. Like a silly sex comedy, but with... instead of teenagers, we have adults playing all the silly sex games. And it was kind of funny seeing Richard Deacon and Adam West in drag walking down that hallway. It was ridiculous. But again, a silly, silly farce. But again, I think this is the best of the three, to be honest with you. It's shit. It's garbage, but I like it. You know? So what can you say? I make no apologies. So check it out. It's the Happy Hooker trilogy. This is the Happy Hooker Goes Hollywood. I'll leave a link down below to the triple DVD here, which is actually pretty reasonably priced. I think you can get it for $12 right now on Amazon. Well worth it. So click that link, buy this, $4 a piece for the Happy Hooker movies. Why not? Check it out, leave some comments, watch it. Bye.